Hello everyone, this is Edray1416 here with a video about the social decline in America. Remember a time when people used a corded telephone to talk to people? Remember when you wanted to meet friends? You went to church? To a party? Or a local mall? If you weren't around in the 1980s and 1990s like I was, how about we go forward to the 2000s? Remember when people actually talked on cell phones and used email? What about when MySpace was the most popular social media site? It was colorful. It was a site where you could meet people and actually have a good time. Oh man, those were the days. But when Facebook became bigger than MySpace, everything started changing. Rather than having a pseudonym, you had to give out your real name. Rather than having a customizable background, you had to settle for a one-channel type of site. And rather than separating personal messages from instant message chats, Facebook has pretty much intertwined the two of them. Face it, Facebook has become the cancer of social media. Same with Tumblr. These two sites are now filled with social justice warriors. They also contain creeps, frauds, and a bunch of assholes that make you want to kill yourself. While Twitter has been under fire lately for censoring conservative opinions, I would rather be on Twitter than Facebook and Tumblr. Why is that? Facebook mainly caters to the middle-aged and some elderly people. Tumblr caters to feminists, homosexuals, and trannies. Face it, while every site on the internet has its problems, it's up to you on where you want to settle to establish a market for yourself. Twitter has the majority of the youth on any social media site today. That's why I've paid for advertisements on that site, because it can draw the youth compared to Facebook and Tumblr. But let me go back to 2006 when MySpace was a huge site. A lot of people loved MySpace for the following reasons. You got to establish a pseudonym, you could customize your channel to have colorful backgrounds, the people back then were very friendly and willing to strike up a conversation with you, and you had the opportunity to share playlists. Then the mainstream media started promoting the hell out of Facebook in 2008. I didn't join until 2009 when MySpace started going downhill. On Facebook, you didn't have the features that MySpace had, including playlists. This was not good because you had to manually link videos and audio clips on there. I left Facebook after a series of incidents regarding personal crap that I will not get into. Leaving Facebook was the best thing that ever happened to me because people on that site are so crazy that it makes Twitter users look sane. Yes, I had a lot of friends prior to me leaving. But you know how the old saying goes, it's best to part ways from people and start all over. Even though some people that I knew personally told me to come back, I decided not to come back because Facebook is getting worse from what I've been told by a few people I know personally. And Tumblr? Are there any sane people that use Tumblr today? Answer me that. But the downfall of MySpace in 2009 was the beginning of the social decline in America. Don't blame smartphones or texting. Blame the trends that the government and entertainment programming are shoving down the throats of the people. Blame socialist propaganda for falsely indoctrinating the minds of the youth of America. Why? Because if you try to say hello and friend people on social media, they'll ask who you are and threaten to put you in jail. Then there are those that threaten to dox you for expressing your dissenting opinions on any given subject. There's a lot of pretension in the social scene today. If you try to talk to someone in person, they'll immediately tell you to leave them alone. They'll use pepper spray even if you aren't provoking them. I mean, let's face how messed up things are. My main concern is that people are going to censor people so bad that smiling and saying hello to someone will be considered a felony. It's happening, folks. Women are insulted that men ask them on a date today. And for the men and women that do have consensual sex, the feelings aren't mutual anymore because men are trying to please women that are never happy. I've seen the damaging effects a few times by other people's suffering. 65 years ago, it was customary for a man to shake a woman's hand, smile, and tell them that they looked good, and talk about whatever. This was normal, and the man and the woman were happy to talk. Today, both the man and the woman twiddle their thumbs texting, gripe about the lack of personal space, and even get on emotional rampages. I'll tell you what, the day men smiling and saying hello becomes illegal in this country is the day feminists are going to put the final nail in the coffin when it pertains to the social environment that has come to existence for thousands of years. It's really sad how this era of socializing has led to so much chaos in a short amount of time due to the youth of America being falsely indoctrinated into believing that Republicans are the worst people out there. Folks, we need to prepare for a possible social war that could either continue until World War III or until the return of Jesus Christ. Take your pick. Anyway, I'm Edray, and I'm out of here.